Crafting with Mike.
All right, welcome back to Crafting with Mike. Today, we are going to go over my current base in CraftyMynes on 1.18 Olde Towne. So let's get started. I wanted to have a little path that leads to it. Doesn't go anywhere, but that's not the point. I really like this little clearing. It's mostly natural. The hill, I had to carve out some of that hill because it was kind of weird, but it's gone now, which is why it's so bare over here. Here we are at the entrance to Olde Towne. That's supposed to be a radio tower, and there's supposed to be a beacon in there, but beacons are expensive, so there's no beacon yet. Oh, I guess I called it Ye Olde Towne. For fun. Anyway, this is the entrance. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Here we have my horse, Sprinkles. We can take Sprinkles for a ride down the tunnel. This is the tunnel in to Olde Towne proper. Hopefully it loads correctly. Oh, it did. Welcome to Olde Towne. So here in Olde Towne we have a lot of houses. Some of them are important, like this one. There he goes. If they have a little label on it, then you can buy something meaningful from the house. If they don't, there's probably a fisherman locked in there. Well, this one's important. We'll get back to that. So as I said, a lot of the interiors aren't important. A real life friend of mine who plays on here wants to decorate some of the houses, so not all of them have stuff inside of it. But really, we're just going to get a feel for the environment for now. This house I like. A crafty crate had a bunch of Christmas and Hanukkah themed stuff in it, so I had to make a little holiday house. That's the Christmas tree. Nothing really going on in here. Here we have a library, small little library. I think this one's empty. Yeah, it's just a place for beds. We'll go over there in a second. There's a lot to cover here, so I'll go as quickly as I can. The house that holds the Fletcher. This one's not important, but I like it. I like the I just like what I did here. I think the green carpet and the natural cracked mossy bricks, along with typical Minecraft ingredients, I think I brought it together nicely, and the crystals really do a lot for the environment aesthetically. Map guy. This is the map guy. A well-designed interior. I agree with you, Sign. Wonder who put that there. There's nothing in here. Is there anything up here? I think I mean, all the houses look about the same. Oh, you can go across. I'm excited to show you the middle part. I'm gonna go close that door real quick. I didn't think about that. So anyway, over here, let's not go so quick. We can go slower. Much better. Just a little bit more village. I think we have another empty house here. Yeah. Guess my friend hasn't gotten around to it yet. This one I must have done. I don't remember doing this one. Oh yeah, I do. If you pay attention, I did the houses also like in a circle. Like I don't know where I started, but I just went one after the other. So you'll see that the interiors become cheaper and cheaper as I ran out of parts. Here we are at the what did I call this place? the garden. But then I decided to make it a cemetery and forgot to rename the sign. So it's both now. It's a garden cemetery. Here are little graves. And some more. As you know, I will always be a fan of Redwall, the Redwall series, so Martin the Warrior. Equally dead, better grave. This is another empty house. Oops. That's what they call lag. This is another empty house. A friend of mine will get around to it eventually, or maybe not, in which case it'll just stay empty. The chapel. On one of my previous builds, uh, the main focal point of the base was a giant church, and so it's a little weird building a tiny one just in the corner. We already were in there. This is my favorite little house. It's just a nice house. I kind of like the way it's positioned on the, with all the elements of the town around it. I don't know if I slept, so we may have a phantom problem. I'll ignore it. I'm wearing good armor. We're fine. But here's the inside of a nice house. I just write gibberish on the signs. I like the aesthetic of the sign, but they don't say anything. A nice house. Oh, there we go. I think this is, well, it's not the last one. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, it's because it's the last meaningful one. All the other houses just are empty or have nothing in them. Let's let's take sprinkles again. We'll go over here. Take this little path. Isn't that nice? I'm glad it's nighttime. I think everything looks better at night. Personally, I enjoy the rain, too. But that might make it look a little weird. Here we are on the pier. We'll explore all the houses briefly. I mean, they all look about the same, you know. These ones are empty. I ran out of material when I was doing this and just decided not to do it. Yeah, they all look like that. But more importantly, we're on the pier. We'll get a little view of from the ocean here in a sec. We're about to find out if I ever finished the beach, because I don't remember if I did. But we're here to take good angles. That's a good angle. I did not. I did not finish the beach. There's supposed to be a ladder here. There isn't. Oh, don't look at the Enderman. We'll eventually make our way into the boat. I put some barrels in the water. I think it adds a, I don't know what it adds. Makes it look more real, because it's messy. There, that's the pier from the water. This is what you'd see coming in. Just like that. I wish that Enderman weren't there. He's kind of just there, existing. Well, that's enough of the pier. Here, let's make the villagers angry. Is it lag? Oh, whatever. I don't care. Oh, it's a zombie. Hold on. Sir? No, thank you. We'll take the garden path back. How'd you get out there? Oops. I'm excited to get to that part. But for now, let's go in order. So once we go down here, thank Pringles. Once we go down here, we get to go through the archways into my actual house. Now, I made that forest. I just planted a bunch of trees and some moss, you know, just bone mealed everything. It's a nice house. I like it, but it's rather disappointing because I haven't done the interior yet. There's no basement. There's nothing here yet. Right now, it's just an empty shell. It'll be my house eventually, if I get around to it. As I may or may not have said, once school starts, I'm not going to be able to play, so I'd like to get this done before break is over. So now we're going to do a quick walk around the exterior just to get a feel for how big the place is, how it blends into the natural scenery, which I did try to do. I tried to make it so it looked like from the inside, obviously it's supposed to look like something, but from the outside, I didn't want it to just look like a facade. I wanted it to look like the equivalent of real, something like that. Blending it in. That's Martin the Warrior's grave. Still just walking around the outside. I don't know why I'm running. We can walk. I'm not in a hurry. Well, I guess I am. I don't want this video to be like an hour, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be. It feels like this is going to be nice and short. So I'm not worried about that. That's pretty neat. That's a good view. I don't think I've seen the place from up here before. I haven't needed to. That's good. I like that. Perfect. Anyway. Still just doing the perimeter. We've been here before. I should mention, the place functions like a cage. It keeps all the entities in the village. Except him, apparently. So maybe it's not a very good cage. This is what the archways look like from outside of them. We can walk right through them again, because I like them. Hard to tell. I wasn't sure how they'd come out. There's actually crystals under there in some places. I don't regret doing it. I think it adds to the color, but it's really implied because you can't really tell unless you know that they're there. But they're purple, and the flowers are pink, so it brings it together. These were harder to find than I expected. I wanted to have like a lot of them, but 5 is fine. That's how they're getting out. Anyway. Let's go to where we're supposed to go. And where we're supposed to go is down there. We can take a quick walk around here and get a good look at it from the outside. I'm kind of giving some of it away, but that's okay. Pretty neat, huh? But anyway, here's the actual entrance. Well, round 2. Unassuming tunnel so far, and bam, we're in. So those are some farms right there. are some more farms. 6 farms. This place isn't actually as complex as my previous attempts at a factory, but those previous attempts were in depth and intense, and this one was intense enough. But since I was more concerned about maximizing emeralds than I was about a factory with a variety of farms, I decided just to focus on that instead. So here we are at the main observation space, and that's the garbage disposal tube. It just spits right into the lava pit. Here we have the collection system. I don't know how full they are. Not very. I must have used it recently. Also, people come here and use them, so I know I'm not supposed to invite people to my base, but whatever. Here's the garbage disposal. Let's just throw obsidian away. Bye. Can we catch it? Can we see it spit out? Probably not. There they go. Trading post, obviously, just to dump all the beetroot and wheat, which I call wheat root. Good lag. This was the old way up. I didn't like it, so it's not the way up anymore. I wanted a bridge, and now we have a bridge. Even though it's actually probably less efficient. Not the point. Here is the elevator. The water kind of... You don't get the view I wanted, but it's okay. Still pretty cool. There's nothing back here. This is just cave space that I didn't care about. It's good for mining. It goes on forever. Like, I haven't explored all of it because it just keeps going. Here is essentially my home. Potions and magic stuff. Magic stuff. Magic stuff. All the floors up here are just storage. Just storage. And bam. Oops, yeah, bam. That's the view. That's the one. That's the one I like. This whole place exists for this view right here. That's nice. Look at that. Anyway. So these are all, that's a beet farm, that's a beet farm, that's a beet farm. 3, 6, 9. There's a villager trapped in each cell. Each cell is just a row of window of glass. So that's a cell, that's a cell, that's a cell. 9 cells. The villager is standing on, just a 9 by 9 square of dirt, with water in the middle and a composter on top of that. And beneath that is just a square of hoppers, all connected. I had to make a iron farm and just AFK at it for a while to get all the iron I needed to make all the hoppers. And then, they're over there too, but that's all wheat. Same system. The, not dispensers, the droppers spit into these tubes, which go there. I had this cool idea for a bone meal system that would deliver it all to a wood farm, but instead it just goes into that chest, which is probably full. I haven't thought about that chest in a while. Same for over here. Here is that. Oh. We'll just enjoy some lag for a little while until it catches up. Oh. There we go. We're not going to go in order. There's no order. Over here is some nope, that's a wall. Over here is some unused cave space. I don't know what to do with it. I just like it. I just filled it with some, general nature. Tried to make it look as if I didn't build it. I don't know if I got that right, but I like it. Wonder if I can kill that guy. Nope. No, he's fine. I don't need to worry about him. Yeah, so I like this little place. Let's go ahead and walk around the lava pit, as I call it, the garbage disposal. There is nothing over here. It's just the end of the line. I'm gonna do a perimeter walk here in a little bit. But just want to explore all the nooks and crannies. Behind this is just more infinite cave. Alright, so at this point in the recording, the dog started barking. She had something very important to tell me, that there were leaves outside on the ground. So what I'm going to do for now is just do a little voiceover over the part where the dogs are barking, and just kind of do that until we get to the end. Now, if I do this right, you guys won't even know that I'm doing a voiceover. You'll believe this is part of the video. So we'll see if I can pull it off. Right now I'm showing you the pond, and the point I was getting at was that it's got axolotls in it, and yet they don't seem to attack the glow squids. I don't know why that is. I know they're supposed to, but it's fine because I like them there, so no problem there. The drip leaf was interesting. It's just a plant, but like they're actually kind of expensive, kind of hard to find. Nobody's ever selling them. So anyway, I think I'm about to show you the old collection system, which is just that chest. It used to just come out the droppers and just fall into a hopper connected to that chest because I had the farms running before I had the piping installed. So, and that's because I don't think things through. Excuse me. But anyway, now we're just going over a little walk around the perimeter, and I guess I'm just taking some good angles right now. I like that one. That's a good one. We're almost to the end of the the barking part. So we'll just keep doing this for a minute. Not literally a minute. Oh no, I guess literally a minute. But yeah, such is life. What happens when you have pets. And so we'll just have to. I wasn't saying anything important. Maybe we can just keep doing that. Oh, here we go. Back to normal. Let's make our way back up. Oh. Let's make our way back up. As I already demonstrated earlier without mentioning it, the elevator does go both ways. Didn't need to press that, it's already in the up position. Almost there. And bam, here we are back at the top. We'll do another quick round. Not gonna go all the way around. Oh, maybe I will. I can do whatever I want. It's my video. That makes sense. I don't know how I feel about the radio tower. I personally like it. I'm really confused. I don't know if confused is the right word. But, like, of course I want the bottom part to look industrial and synthetic, and I want the top to look way more appropriate for the style of, Minecraft's intended style. Blending them together, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I definitely like the beams. I like the beams. They belong there. But I don't know if I should have this caution symbol, whatever, going around the border. Because that doesn't look like it's part of the village exactly. But I'm going to leave it. I like it personally. I think the tower vaguely alludes to... I think the tower and the hole together vaguely allude that this is a future place, even though it looks like a past place. We've already been here. I think that's everything. Yeah. Welcome to Old Town. Let's go. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the front entrance of Ye Olde Towne. Where's my horse? Where's any horse? Here's a horse. Whoa. Cool. Oh. This way. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed my base tour. And can't wait to make another one next year. Goodbye.